So joining me now from Dallas with more is Kenge Stevenson, president of marketing agency 329 Services, as well as a former player at the University of Missouri. Kenge, it's great to have you on the show today. And we mentioned, obviously, the popularity of upsets in this tournament. Which underdogs do you think could come out on top in the first round?
Well, thanks for having me, Kristen. Sticking with your theme, you have to look at the 12 versus 5 matchups. Those have generally been able to produce upsets. Sticking with that theme, Colorado State looks really good to me. They just had an excellent conference tournament. I really like Nick Clifford. He's a transfer in. We've seen a huge jump in his production. But this tournament this year, it's looking like SEC heavy and looks like chalk might win out. You look down the Eastern Conference, the Eastern region, you have Cooper Flagg who's injured. So that creates some, you have Bama or Arizona coming out of there with Duke going down a notch because Flagg's been injured. Coming out of mid, my team really is Tennessee. I think if you looked at them all season, they have Chaz Lanier. Rick Barnes has got them playing hard on both ends of the court. So I'm not going with the traditional picks. I think Tennessee might come out and do some damage this year.
Oh, all right. We're going to be watching Tennessee, Kenge, after that input. Now, how much of a boost in marketing do smaller programs receive just by being in the tournament?
Oh, it's a huge boost, Kristen. The big boys always have access to the different avenues, the companies, the eyes. The NCAA tournament really gives a chance for the smaller teams, some of the mid-major schools and the smaller schools, to really do some damage. Visibility, able to be seen by millions of people across the world. This increases applications. They can attract more students. You also see where the players themselves, this is the work they've done on and off the court all year. They built up their social media presence. You'll see these companies that want to see immediate results, they'll go in and they'll sign a player to an NIL deal. So you'll see traditionally you have tax services, you have restaurants. I know you guys have seen Buffalo Wild Wings scoop in, get a player that's really gotten hot during the tournament. They provide real results and real value for these companies. So there's going to be tremendous opportunity for the small schools, the coaches, the players, all across the board.
Yeah. All right. In 2022, after 16 seed St. Peter's upset top-seeded Purdue, we saw players transfer to some of these bigger programs. Head coach Shaheen Holloway take over at Seton Hall. What does that kind of tell us about what we could see come out of this tournament?
Well, we're already seeing it. If you look at, we have Will Wade, who's going to be coaching McNeese in the tournament. He's already gone. He's already said he's going to NC State. And so what happens is if you have a good showing, your opportunities immediately open up. And that's what it's for. So you'll see coaches using their flexibility to negotiate extensions as well as go to universities with more money. And you also see players. Mm-hmm. Players traditionally, they look at a larger body of work, what they've done throughout their career and this season. But if a player gets hot and another team at a bigger university decides that he can play at that school, absolutely, you'll see a lot of movement. So this is America. That's what the tournament is for. The tournament is for entertainment, but also to increase the opportunities for the coaches, the players, and the schools.
Amazing. Thank you for joining us, Kenge Stevenson. We'll check back in with him throughout this tournament.